Alright, looks like my frame's a little too close here, and there we go. Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is ForgeMaster1476, or AshenForge1476 on Twitch, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Rose, Part 7. This time, we're going to be dueling against Weevil Underwood up here, and Bonz or the Necromancer down here. One uses bugs, one uses zombies. So, like I did last night, I'm going to let chat decide who I duel first. And that'll influence what I use in my deck. And if chat doesn't respond, or if no one mentions anything, I'm just going to flip a coin. And it appears I have a little bit of a network spike lag, so bear with me one moment. Also, I mean ice cream, because it's hot outside and ice cream's good on a hot day. Since I'm not seeing anybody in chat, guess I'm going to be dueling Bonz first, because he's relatively easier. So, he uses zombies in his his field's basically a wasteland full of little pests. And his deck limit is relatively low due to this, so I'm going to have to use some weaker monsters and not the powerhouses I'd normally use. Let's see. The Necromancer will be of use. Basically, every single zombie I have at my disposal. Alright, keep going through my list. There is meadow in there, but it's rare that you fight in the meadow field, so I'm just going to be using monsters that are useful in the wasteland. That includes some of these dinos we just got. Megazeller. 357. The robots will come in handy, actually. Also, if I have audio issues, if someone would mention that, it'd be nice to know, because I can't exactly hear myself. Otherwise, it'll be a constant echo. Alright, I'm almost at my limit already, which isn't good. Alright. I guess the rest of these will have to be... No, not rituals. Fake traps. Curse breakers. Let's call the haunted. Still got 12 slots more for my deck here. Let's see. We can find something small. Dark plants will be of use. Let's see. Exodus Spear is not going to be of use. Vigorator might come in handy. Man. I remember fighting him with a relatively weaker deck full of zombies, and that was actually beneficial, but I don't really have the luxury of choice. for my low-level options here. Dark Bolt Thorn, I guess. Nanine Plant. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of my mechs just to put something. This guy's a pain to fight. Alright, hopefully that's low enough, otherwise I'm gonna have to make some drastic cuts. But we will see. Alright, just low enough. Your zombie deck is weak and pathetic, much like you are, Bonz. Gonna turn this up just a tad. As per usual, we're gonna bait him so he reveals his cards and then nerf him. Alright, I know what he made there. He's playing rather defensively. He's not attacking me like he normally would. Alright, I got some monsters to play with, but not a lot. For now. There we go. He took the bait, and now he's going to suffer for it. As per usual, we're going to watch the 3D battles for each monster during the stream, so at least once. Steel Ogre Grotto 2. Relatively powerful monster early on in the games. I think this was... I want to say Kaiba's card, but I'm not 100% positive. Yeah, and he's starting to panic here by the looks of it. Fine bit by me. Just makes him easier pry. Alright. There's a reason I included a bunch of plants in my deck. One, the low deck costs, and two, easy to make Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. Which will be useful in this fight. We're just gonna let him play a little cat and mouse real quick. And that is why we played cat and mouse, because that is a powerful card I'd rather not deal with. Bingo, he took the bait. Dark Plan is just a sacrificial lamb for us at this point, but its ability when it dies is what's going to really screw this guy over. What a weird noise. Pumpkins really shouldn't. Pumpkins don't make noise. And now the ability kicks into play. And infected. Alright, now I got a little bit of a buffer. Oh, that's actually a monster I have to deal with. Whew, okay. Almost made a mistake. I'll have Blast Sphere attack this mannequin. He's not even summoning any monsters. And it finally got strong enough where the virus caused it to die. Just strong enough to deal with my practitioner. That's annoying. Fortunately, I can nerf it, so... Unfortunately, it's a little late to do that. I really don't want to do that. But I don't really have much of a choice. The mammoth's gonna have to take a fall here and dispose of this Skelgon. I'll watch the mammoth attack, but not the dragon. What's left of the dragon? Alright. Oh, I know what that card does, and I'm not happy about it. We did destroy it thanks to Mega Zalor. What this card does is permanently spellbounds whatever card is is destroyed by. Yep. Just like that. And he thought it was a monster that was chasing him, so that's his mistake. And that is game. Now we get to play the slots. Or try to anyways. And there's a lot of good cards off of him, so I'm just going to close my eyes and do that. We got Pumpkin. Blocker, we already got that. And some random insect. Well, at least we got a signature card. But I'm probably definitely going to be grinding Bonz after stream. Yeah, it's the last I'm going to see of you until I decide to grind you a bunch of times. So, yeah. Oh, and if you do notice on the loss counter, while I was grinding, I did lose against the stupid Abyss guy because he did something cheap. And I had a horrible hand, so... Yeah, that kind of blew. This is my perfect streak in this. Yeah, that thing is definitely gonna curse breaker. Probably another Skelegon. He likes to fuse in those with Zombie Dragon, another zombie. And once again, he took the bait. Now he's gonna get punched into oblivion. And now we have something solid against him. We can advance while he makes his no corner bunker. Okay. Make a pumpkin the king of ghosts. Now I need to get him back to Wasteland ASAP. Ziff on cue. We have not seen the snake hair attack, so we'll watch this. Not sure if it actually reduced it to stone or if that actually caused him to gray a little bit, but this thing is basically based off Medusa, so. And it looks like this might be a quick match because he doesn't look like he has a lot of powerful cards to protect him right now, which is a good thing for us. Have the snail attack, I guess. I could have used another monster, but the minute it would have finished its attack, it would have been destroyed. This is going to be quick. It's already cornered. Well, that was anticlimactic at best. Dark Energy, Pumpkin, and a Clown Zombie. The Dark Energy will be useful. The Pumpkin, I guess, will also be of use. And the Clown Zombie, it's a low-level monster, but in the right conditions it can be useful, so it's good for a zombie deck. aka hence why he uses it. To those of you new here, we duel each duelist 5 times before we move on. So that explains why we are doing a little bit of grinding here. And we already got the strongest zombie in the game. Summons. Let's get those. Yeah, he just used a dark energy on something, so it's not that powerful. That's just another skill gun. That's the ghoul in the chest. Yoranza. Once you actually have this card. Cool looking card. Actually designed a concept art around this guy for upgraded for D&D purposes. Let's go through there for now. Exactly what I figured was going to happen. Alright, I do have a monster I can actually place in here. He's got a few insect and machine monsters just because of a ritual monster that he has. Oh yeah, I won't be able to kill that. So I take a small hit to my life points for this. But we get the Steel Ogre Grotto 1 attack. It's basically a laser beam. Anticlimactic. guessing he wants to be squashed by Megazowler, so be it. And the Mammoth has actually been promoted, even though it really didn't do much. Shadow Spectre, that weird crab spider, and yet another pumpkin. Seem to begin the pumpkin quite a bit. It's kind of meh. At this point, I kind of want variety. We'll do a Bonz 2 more times before we move on to Weevil. Because it's been roughly 30 minutes already. You dirty son of a gun. While Megazowler beats the snake here, it's now permanently spellbound. Or is it? I can actually use Curse Breaker to unfreeze it, but that'll be a waste. But I might not have much of a choice here. He's not upgrading his cards, which is the nice thing. And the Megazowler can move once again. And that's not good. You son of a gun. Fiend's Hand's one of those monsters where if you destroy it, it destroys what destroyed it. Try saying that 5 times fast. And he's gonna get me with a monster, I know it. Yep. Fortunately, it's a weak one. And I guess this monster will do. Saber Slasher. What a weird monster. Did he seriously just let himself be opened up to an attack? It's like he's just asking me to make him surrender. Well, considering he didn't move from his spot, he just lost on lack of life points. What a stupid move. You've figured it out that the AI is not the smartest in this game. Fiend's Hand's good, Snake Hair's good, and not really great. At least this time I didn't get any Pumpkin the King of Ghost again. And I actually reached the 5 duel mark, so we can reincarnate a card. Probably one of our pumpkins. And, oh, that's good. Baphomet. Royal Guard, kind of meh. And Labyrinth Wall, which is normally a monster, but in this game they actually made it a magic card. Just transforms the space it's on into a labyrinth terrain. Alright, we'll duel him one more time, and then we'll move on to Weevil. And since I'm not getting a lot of activity after my 5 duels with Weevil, I'm probably going to end the stream. Alright, we got some plays. Could equip that Invigorator onto Cybersaurus. Unfortunately, I don't really have any good monsters right now. Place Cybersaurus there. That's a skill gun. Yeah, get out of here, you armored zombie. Perfect. We have yet to see Cybersaurus attack tonight, so we'll watch this. And I can make a Great Mammoth of Gold fine, so I'll do that right now. And I should have guessed something stupid like that. The snake hair. Pain in the neck card for me. And on the plus side, he has no more monsters to defend himself with for the moment, so he's probably going to panic. I know that's what I would be doing in this situation if I was cornered. Yep. Whatever that card is, I probably don't need it. So I'm just going to end this here. That was a quick one. Dark Energy, Morphine's Hands, and an Armored Zombie. The Dark Energy, as I said earlier, will come in handy for a lot of the monsters can get equipped with that equip spell. And it is now time for us to head over to Chester to duel Weevil, but before we do that, I need to reorganize my deck. Alright, so Weevil's terrain is basically all forest with some small bits and pieces of wasteland here and there. So we're going to need beasts, beast warriors, plant, pyro, insects, stuff like that. No fiends, because fiends actually won't be useful here. So let's see. Panther Warrior and Wolf Axe Wielder. Beaver Warrior, just because it does have a use here. Gate Dig. Super War Lion, Jarvis. Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. There actually is one Fiend monster I'm going to be using, and that will be the Candles of Fate, due to their ability. Alright, keep going through the list. Hercules, Beardle, and Jiraguma. Those insects are useless. I got 13 cards, so I might add some of my more traditional cards up. Here we go. And there, we got 22. That's not bad. Right. How many plants do I got? 1, 2, 3. Not enough to merit that. Oh, I do know what I could use that I just recently got. Dark Energy. Alright, Dark Energy. Invigoration. We'll do 2 Salamandras just because of all our Pyro. Cursebreaker. 2 Shadow Spells. And we're already at our limit. So, right. Maybe get rid of 1 Shadow Spell. Place in some fake traps and an invisible wire. That should be enough. Hopefully. I think he's 854, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 854. Alright, just enough. Alright, Weevil has a few nasty tricks up his sleeve. Mainly his Great Moth and his Ultimate Great Moth. He also has a Ritual Monster. And a lot of equip spells for his insects, so... Fortunately for me, though, I also have a lot of equip spells and a lot of nasty tricks, so... Speaking of equip spell. Yep. We're just gonna get rid of that equip spell that I just put on that insect. Giant Scorpion of the Tundra. I got something to fight that with. This weird beast monster called Tugex. I think this monster has also been recycled in a form of a metal monster, I think referred to as Dice Armadillo. I may be wrong on that, but they do have similarities. I also did not realize there was a face on its belly, so there's that aspect. Alright. Now I get to see Garves. All that build-up just to launch one energy projectile, really? You could have flown and did a dive kick, or do that build-up and then cause a cyclone. Like, they could have done a couple better things with that. You're just making poor choice after poor choice, Weevil. Since we already saw Garvis attack, we don't need to see it again. Well, he's not beaten just yet, but he's getting close. Well, I'm surprised he has a Rose Spectre of Durn in his deck. It's not exactly an insect monster. And we'll summon Panther War. He actually survives for one more turn. Just for that, you're done by your own one of your own monsters. And Weevil's toast. Squashed, exterminated. A whole bunch of bug puns. So close. We almost got 3 Rose Spectres of Durns lined up. It was technically after the Cocoon of Evolution, but you know, having the strongest plant monster in your deck, that's not bad either. And that makes half of the white rose cards obtained. But we're not going to be going to the north just yet, because I still have to do Weevil a few more times before the stream ends. It's almost been an hour. The main problem with Weevil is he's reckless. If he sees any monster, he'll attack it regardless of if it's an actual monster or not. Now he's going to pay the price. So you bought yourself a little bit of time. Not a lot, though. Especially for what I'm about to summon next turn. Super Warline. A ritual monster you can get from Yami Bakura in the Red Rose chip and the White Rose chapter. Definitely a savage-looking monster. Not the best attack art, but still not too shabby. You're just tempting fate right now, dude. Okay, I'll give you credit for the man-eating bug. But you're still toast. Just because Super Warline's one of those rare monsters you won't really see, we're going to watch its attack again. Like, what I can imagine if they were to remake this game is that he actually runs towards the opponent just before he's about to pounce. He does like an X slash and then a bloody curdling roar right in front of the enemy. That's what I imagine, but there's a lot they can do. And not a lot of monsters because I didn't really give him a sporting chance. Ah, we were so close again. It's rather disheartening when you're so close to getting that slot machine just to get robbed. don't have a lot of monsters this time around. At least we got some traps. Geez, about time I got a monster that's useful. Arguably one of the strongest bug monsters in the game, right next to the insect I got a while back, Yugioh. But the two best insects would be Great Moth and Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. How appropriate that he has a bear trap in the forest. Figures use a trap. Fortunately for you, I have Curse Breaker to reverse that. Oh, that actually did not fuse. Interesting. Normally when you fuse a beast and a fire, it creates Flaming Cerberus. But not this time. And I'm actually going to take some damage here. You son of a gun. Fine, I guess my fire Yarrow will deal with you. Never understood why the scorpions in this game have 4 tails. It's a creepy fiend. Always smiling. Oh boy. And we got problems. Hunter Spider was one of the earlier cards as well. Wasn't in the first ever pack, but I think these two will fuse. Yep. Okay, that was a bit weird. Wait, is that 26? Yeah, 26, okay. Go, my 3-headed dog. Hercules Beetle has been avenged. Oh, you little stinker. Cerberus is gonna kill you for that. Negate attacks useful, big insect, meh. Alright, how many more times? That was number 3. Alright, I'm probably going to make this the last duel because I'm getting tired. And it's 2 in the morning now. So, yeah, this will be the last duel. Place the Candle of Fate so that way I can tell what's a monster and what's not. And also weaken his monsters. every turn. Right. Don't really have a good summon right now, so I'm just going to be using a bunch of tricks. Humanoid mantis. We have seen Dark Flower die quite a bit today. Or Dark Plant, I should say. Infected. Okie dokie. Actually going to place another one so we can have a little bit of an overlap. This one, unfortunately, will actually survive in the crush terrain, but I should be able to find a monster that can end it. No, this is just getting depressing. I'm sorry, Dark Plant. Well, now my Hand of Fate is going to be protected for a good while. He's going after the Hand of Fate. Or my deck leader, either way, he just got trapped. Oh, there we go. We already saw the server's attack, so we don't need to see it again. Negate attack. Figures. You jerk. He's actually figuring out how to use my crush terrain against me. Not good. Drat. Okay, not the cards I was hoping for. Maybe he'll be stupid enough to attack Jiraguma. He was. So every time Jiraguma attacks or moves, it actually uses life points. And the costs of 100. We're gonna watch this. Not exactly the attack I was expecting. Granted, spiders do that, but I was expecting a little more hands-on approach. Oh. He actually summoned it. He summoned the Javelin Beetle. It's rare that the AI actually uses its ritual card appropriately. But we now get to see the beautiful Javelin Beetle in action against my Molten Behemoth. Alright. Interesting attack, but it wasn't enough to fell my giant. But you know what is strong enough to fell it? My spider. So we're gonna first infinite dismissal. Second attack of this. Ooh, I almost forgot about its ability. Fortunately, that did not come to bite us in the butt. So Jiraguma's ability is also cancels all power increases or decreases of an enemy monster in battle. So that could have ended poorly on my account. So it's a good thing that did not affect us greatly. You just set yourself up for checkmate, I believe. Yeah, we'll end it with Jiroguma. Let my giant spider deal with it. And that is game. And the Candle of Fate has been promoted once again. Ah, so close. Rats. I was trying to get the Javelin Beetle pack so I could get Javelin Beetle imported to this game, but we weren't so lucky. Although we did get the Quagana Hercules, so I can't be upset about that. And we're going to go to reincarnate another card, and then I'll be ending the stream here. So, question is, what card to reincarnate? I think I have a couple Tremendous Fires that I don't need. Yeah, I got 4 of them. Well, reincarnate one of these. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Toon Summon Skull. That'll come in handy in a little while. Druid, or Dryad. Decent monster. I've actually used it in some of my other playthroughs. And Skelgon, one of the monsters I was trying to get from Bonz. So I'm happy with what we got. Now, Toon Summon Skull is definitely going to be a powerhouse in my Fiend deck. Not to mention useful against what we'll be fighting soon, Pegasus. So I'm going to save here. And to those of you watching this on YouTube, thank you for continuing to follow the series. To those of you who are watching this live on YouTube while I stream this, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Or stream. However you want to call it.